a new drop just happened from Hi-Rez, and I wanted to check it out first. So this is Based Freestyle. No one has recommended it. It just came out, and Rez actually followed me on Twitter, so maybe he'll see this. Who knows? But I didn't see that I could buy it anywhere. So Rez, get on that, because I want to add it to the stream playlist for when I'm gaming. Welcome to Freedom to Think broadcast. I'm your host, Jeff. This is another for our Freethinker React series. We are rapidly ascending to 100,000 subscribers, so smash that subscribe button, hit the like, comment what you want to see next, and let's get into the video. 1 second, got a stream nacho. Yeah, he seems really solid. I like a lot of his points. I don't agree exactly with his views sometimes, but he makes really good videos, like super, super cool videos. I've liked every one so far, so hopefully this one's in that category. So let's check this out. Based Freestyle. I'm ready for it.
FBI flagged slang terms Chad, based, Redpilled to target racially motivated violent extremists.
Yeah. Hang on. So I love that he's talking about the FBI getting like their list of just logically awesome terms, based, red-pilled, all that, and saying that that's connected to extremism in some way. Totally laughable, just like the rest of the FBI. They're an embarrassment to everything. My keen ear said that that was Tim Pool, so that's pretty cool. Also, and I don't know if anyone saw, but Dan Bongino was on Tim Pool, and he was like, he got along with those guys right away.
You blackmail someone like Bill Gates into giving up millions of dollars to Epstein, who then uses that money for his trafficking purposes, and that is the bigger problem. These guys who are like, oh no, my affair could be exposed, better fund Epstein. That's the crazy thing here.
Don't you find it weird too that nobody seems to know what Epstein really did?
No one will say.
Right, it's like, oh, they said he was a hedge fund guy. Well, really? What's the fund? Like the Joey Bag of Donuts hedge fund? Like nobody can seem to dig up what this guy, which brings it back to your point. Like, where was that what was happening? Was it some circular, like, hey, it'd be a shame if this got out. Oh, look, a donation to your little thing, which he then uses to do. I mean, that would be a really sick story, even worse than the original if they were funding this stuff.
It seems like the kind of based, red-pilled, truther community is starting to merge into like one giant conglomerate with like the independents, the conservatives, the libertarians, and the just totally non-affiliated people who just have any basic moral ground are coming together as like one big group. So that was really cool to see. And Rez, I feel like, is definitely in that group. Yep, Mike, I see you say that was a Tim Pool clip. Boom, with Red Pill Man tubers. That sounds gross, but I don't know what that is.
Redpilled to target racially motivated violent extremists.
Yeah, y'all are just a bunch of clones, head glued to your phone. Swear right now I'm in my zone, I'm too grown for them little shots you thrown. Glass houses throwing stones, I'm from the ever talking on the internet. Go mess around and get you pwned. They all said I changed, man.
Okay, so now he sounds like a Xbox 360 chat room trash talker.
Thor, he's back. That kid on the TV just called me a dickhead again.
Noob Master, hey, it's Thor again. You know, the God of Thunder? Listen, buddy, if you don't log off this game immediately, I'm gonna fly over to your house, come down to that basement you're hiding in, rip off your arms, and shove them up your butt. Hey, let me know if he bothers you again, okay?
Thank you very much, I will.
He's talking about getting people pwned and calling them clones. So just nice rhyme scheme, but he's talking some trash here, and I appreciate that a lot.
To your phone, swear right now I'm in my zone. I'm too grown for them little shots you thrown. Glass houses throwing stones. I'm from the ever talking on the internet. Go mess around and get you pwned. They all said I changed, man, but I'm still the same man. I just switched the game plan, overcame the pain, man. Since the days of FaZe Clan, adapted to the rain, man. No haters got a temper, cause I'm finally getting banks, man. A bunch of propaganda sheep, the news keep.
Okay, yeah, I love that. He's talking about how he's getting a little bit of that cheddar, and then everyone's saying he's changed, whether he has or hasn't. But he's like, dude, I'm the same guy. And I remember there was a guy I went to high school with who is in the UFC. And I think he's in and out of the UFC. But he was in the UFC for a few fights. And so he, as soon as he got into there, started getting like accused of forgetting who he was you know, like affiliated with back home. It's like, oh, you got big. Now you're too big for us and you don't care. And he's like, dude, I got like 5,000 messages in an hour and someone was butthurt that he didn't respond to them directly. I mean, even then I thought that was completely stupid, but now, I mean, I get that my like Freethinker React series has like closing in on 100 videos. I'll get comments all the time on a bunch of the different videos. And some of them are like a direct question hoping that I respond. And some people really get upset if you don't respond. And then they're like, oh, so like you don't care about us kind of feeling. It's like, dude, no, it's just like, wow, I'm busy doing my thing, not caring about your feelings. So I definitely get it. I get what he's saying. And I'm like a nobody compared to even Rez. Truth.
On the internet, gon' mess around and get you pwned. They all said I changed, man, but I'm still the same man. I just switched the game plan, overcame the pain, man. Since the days of FaZe Clan, adapted to the rain, man. No haters got a temper, cause I'm finally getting banks, man. A bunch of propaganda sheep, the news keeping y'all asleep. I'm 15 years deep, I don't wanna hear repeat. They tried to cancel me, God said, nah, that's my masterpiece. Now things that I'm posting got the FBI tracking me.
Ooh, oh man, I'm listening to that whole thing again. That was nice. So first it starts with the whole bit about the media's bunch of propaganda clowns keeping us asleep. He's 15 years deep. And they want to cancel him, but he's saying I'm protected by God as you know, like my masterpiece is here and you can't touch me basically. So that was really cool. I liked the way it flowed. The rhyme scheme was awesome. And we're definitely listening to that again. And Rez, I know what you mean. The boys in blue checking out what you're checking out. Let's see.
Y'all asleep, I'm 15 years deep. I don't wanna hear repeat, they tried to cancel me. God said, nah, that's my masterpiece. Now things that I'm posting got the FBI tracking me. When the rap gets so soft, bunch of page shills sell, I swear they so lost. All these rappers must be transitioning cause they got no balls. Got my CEO, other than him, swear I got no boss. Fake.
Okay. Okay. Like these guys are transitioning. I swear they got no balls. That's so rude. That's so not appropriate for the time. And I couldn't be more grateful. So he switched over to being on the throne and now he's on the private jet. And I'm curious if this is one of those like private jet set rooms or if he's actually on a private jet. I don't know, but it is pretty awesome so far. I'm down with this song.
Cause they got no balls, got my CEO, other than him, swear I got no boss. Fake gangsters rapping about never snitching and snitching. Bunch of fake drug dealers that never been in the kitchen. Went from selling.
Woo! Oh man, he's like all these people, they're rapping about never snitching and snitching anyway. Tekashi, pretty sure that's a dig directly at the Rainbow Mafia guy. And then he's talking about how they brag about dealing and they've never been in the kitchen. And that goes back to what I talked about before, where there's a whole bunch of these rappers that are like straight-laced, silver spoon-fed college graduates, and then they're acting like they're hardened street thug dudes. It's brutal. And they're really damaging to these kids who come from those areas. And they just don't need to have that as a perceived role model. It seems like it's by design. It definitely is by design, but it needs to change. So I'm glad Rez is trashing him like it's back in the old days on Xbox.
Rapping about never snitching and snitching. Bunch of fake drug dealers that never been in the kitchen. Went from selling to sniffing like biting around these children. I'll never sell my soul and do the government bidding.
Sniffing like biting around children.
I like kids better than people.
Confidence. I've got a lot of thanks to give out here.
Always getting his fill. Always. Never enough. That was just so bad, man. But yeah, big respect. He's like, I will never do the government bidding. Not part of the propaganda machine. That's cool. I like it.
Selling and sniffing like biting around these children. I'll never sell my soul and do the government bidding. I'm the rap game, Alex Jones. Government been tapping phones. God walk.
I'm the rap game, Alex Jones. Government been tapping phones. This is based freestyle. Like, he's not wrong. This is aptly named. This is so funny and great. Oh, sorry. I had like one meal today. Nachos. Okay, that's good.
And do the government bidding, I'm the rap game, Alex Jones. Government been tapping phones, God walking with me. I'm never on this path alone, keeping God first, warding off imposters. I came from the side dirt before these YouTube boxers. I don't do it for acclaim, I hope this shit gets claimed. Hope the music hits your brain and takes your pain. Energy God sent to me is heavenly. I got this tang in my melody. Woo, that's the chef in me.
Okay, I like how he keeps doing the camera switches, the transition. I mean, that's a good, simple way to fade out and transition. But he's doing it cleverly, but he's doing the same thing each time. So I think that's really cool. And obviously, he's saying that he's on the righteous path, okay? Like, he is, I'm not comporting to all these idiots, all of these propagandists, all these evil people, all these people into this crappy garbage culture stuff. And he's like, I'm not backing down. He's like, I don't care if it gets claimed or whatever. I hope it hits you and then takes away your pain, because a lot of people feel like they're going crazy. They feel like they're on an island and they're the only one that thinks the way they do, but they're really in like a silent majority, like a giant silent majority that really need this kind of content to make them feel like they're normal, because the world's gone crazy and a lot of people are just bottling it up and feeling like they're the crazy one. It's like, you're not, dude. You're totally not.
God sent to me is heavenly. I got this tang in my melody. Woo, that's the chef in me. The recipe, 5 Michelin stars, pick it apart. My rhyme like a kid's first kiss in the car. Writing rhymes while I sit in the dark. Listen, my heart has been in this since a kid that would kick it in parks. Before rap became Hollywood, before all the politics. Double XL became TMZ with the gossiping. Me and rap synonymous, homogenous, it's obvious. Young prophet, deep pockets, sharing all my profits with the ones who held me down back in the day. Channel the spirit of my family that's passing away. 12 years still hustling, thought my passion would fade. Death tried to take me, but I just laughed in his face. Ha, thought I had it figured out, clearer with my vision now. God had to sit me down and say my time isn't now.
Oh man, okay. So he's like, I got the mission and I've been at it forever, and he's like, my rap is homogenous and synonymous and all that with me. So he's flexing hard. He's saying that he's like, I'm not new to this. This isn't my first rodeo, but it is with this kind of purpose that he has behind the content. And it's good. It's righteous purpose. I appreciate it. A lot of people appreciate it. And it's frustrating that you have stuff that's this good. And it's like I think he had 4,000 views at the time that I pulled this up. I mean, I'm like fresh on the scene, but still, it should be viral instantly. It's really good.
Figured out, clearer with my vision now. God had to sit me down and say my time isn't now. Most of my peers are making this far, can't believe I'm still around. More money, more problems, put them in a bigger house. Thought I had to be the richest and most famous, but I know rich people that choose to remain nameless. Managers and labels ruin artists every day, and fans say that you fell off if you were not as big as Drake. Not knowing that your soul is intact and you well off. I took a break, now I'm picking up where I left off. I'd rather
Okay, that's huge. That's huge. So he's saying that like your fans will say that you fell off a cliff and became irrelevant because you're not like as big as Drake. Essentially, if you don't hit the mainstream pop top level, then your people think you didn't make it, that you're not in the game. And he's like, dude, I took a break, now I'm coming back, but like I'm not hurting. Like I did good. I got 99 problems and I'm filling my house with more money. You know, I got a bigger house to fill with more money. So it's a very interesting take, but I agree. I'm just like, dude, yeah, if you're selling CDs, you're selling merch, you're selling concerts and venues, like you're making a little bit of money, especially if it's you plus a CEO. Your overhead is a little bit less. You know what I mean? So it's like he has a creative ability to make the stuff. He produces it. I don't know what level of like the team of editing and shooting and all that he has, but the less people that have their hands in the bag, the less it takes for you to live comfortably. And some of these people like him, like, you know, we talk about that with like Tom McDonald and his stuff. It's like a very tight knit team. And then they split the bag not that many ways. So it may seem like they're smaller than all these other people, but then they're actually bringing more in than these people who are signed in with the big labels, because they got a gajillion people's hand in the bag and they're just getting crumbs left at the bottom. That's what I'm saying.
The soul is intact and you well off. I took a break, now I'm picking up where I left off. I'd rather own my publishing and be my own publicist than go and ask the label if my vision fits the budget shit. Democrat, Republican, two wings of the same bird. Never trust the government with the fruits of my labor. Buzzing.
Ooh, okay. Democrat, Republican, two wings of the same bird. Never trust the government with fruits of my labor. There we go. That was very nice. I like it. You don't need to trust anyone. I mean, I have like my position with policy. Other people have different opinions with their position of policy. But if you just generally don't trust, you're at least smarter, a little bit better historical knowledge. So I'm with him on that position for sure.
Republicans, two wings of the same bird. Never trust the government with the fruits of my labor. Buzzing in my city before 20 Gordon Hayward. Skywalking on these clones like my name Darth Vader. No lightsaber, just a pen and a pad. My rhyme's too cold. Tell the chef I'm sending them back. I've been in the lab.
Okay, I like the layered things. He's like, I'm like Darth Vader, but I don't have a lightsaber, just a pen and a pad. But my rhymes are so cold, I have to send it back. You're picturing like Sith Lord Vader writing out some scribbles on the plate, and then he's like, "This food is not acceptable," and then force choking the cook. Amazing.
Just a pen and a pad, my rhyme's too cold. Tell the chef I'm sending them back. I've been in the lab, these rappers just a trend in the fad. Hip hop raised me, boy, I've been in my bag. Lauryn Hill is my mom, Jay Dill is my dad. I could kill your favorite rapper, make him piss in his pants. If he don't kill himself first with the pills in the act, I don't even need to try when I'm killing these tracks. I've been doing this on E, now I'm filling my gas. Almost lost the love now, but the feeling is back. Blow the roof.
Oh man, okay, he's like almost lost the love, but now the feeling is back. So he worked himself into a frenzy and then started to, fall off. Which he was saying he didn't fall off. I'm not saying he did fall off, but he was losing the love, is what he's saying. Probably because it was a little bit off from what he's used to or what his passion is, but he just felt like he had to do a certain way. Just observation. But he's definitely, he's gearing up for some rivalries or diss battles or whatever. He's trashing everyone here. We'll see what happens with that.
On E, now I'm filling my gas. Almost lost the love now, but the feeling is back. Blow the roof off this building, almost ceiling intact. What's up, it's your boy Hi-Rez. It's been 3 years since I dropped an album. June 30th, Heaven Over Hollywood drops. And I just released 5 dates in my UK and European tour. July 22nd, Netherlands. I'm gonna be in Amsterdam performing live at the Melkweg. July 23rd, London. July 24th, I'm performing live in Manchester. July 25th, Dublin, Ireland. Glasgow, July 26th. Drop a comment down below so you can let me know which city to come to. Onlyforthefans.com, that's where you get your tickets. I'll see y'all on tour. Peace.
Okay, so he said it's been 3 years since he released an album. So he's been working on like independent singles for a while and not making entire albums. I guess that's kind of what that's all about. I like the end, how it just like dropped the beat and then it was just straight, rhymes. So it was a flex song for sure, but it was a based flex song, based freestyle. I thought it was good. I definitely appreciated it. Rez, put it on Amazon so I could buy your song, dude. I want that in the gaming stream. All right? It's not in there. Couldn't find it. So you could comment with the link, and then I can put the link in the video. I'll pin it, dude. I'd do that. And I'll buy it. So come on. Hook everyone up. Rez said a couple weeks ago that he's been trying to find his rap passion for a while. He was demoralized after COVID and the political stuff. He realized, okay, so now supposedly has it back and he's doing his true stuff again. That's cool. Yeah, the Rona years really messed up everyone. Like it didn't leave any stone unturned. So if that's his coping mechanism and now he's back, good for him. So really cool. But yeah, I wanted to check that one out on stream right away. So this was 4 hours in with 4,000 people who had seen it so far. Very cool. It's the red pill, just like pearly things, etc. Oh, okay. Hey, you know what? We'll pause and talk about this. You said not to be confused with the red pill man tubers. Andrew Tate is the red pill, like pearly things, etc. Yeah. Those. I mean, there's a lot of people that I get some good and some bad from. Andrew Tate's definitely one of those. There's a lot of stuff he says that just makes no sense. It's just like absolutely stupid, or it's super hypocritical, and it just like I don't get down with it. But then there's other things that are absolutely true, totally based, totally factual, and you're just like, okay, yeah, I get it. And I just feel like he's so far to the extreme of the opposite of what they're pushing that a little bit of that is good just so there's balance in the force. You get my drift. And the just pearly things, the pearl lady, yeah, she's in the same wavelength where like some of the stuff she says, I'm just totally not with it. And then a lot of it, you're like, okay, yeah, I mean, it's good that you at least exist as a counter. Same thing. Need balance to the force here, dude. Oh, shoot. Dropping this one in. We are savagely increasing the lead. Oh, they just had someone leave out of shame. It's 5-1 right now. Yeah, they forfeit. We just made him forfeit. We just 2v3'd and whooped that ass. That was awesome.